I don't know why it did that. Jesus fucking Christ. Why does it do this? I hate when it does fucking happens. I don't even know the reason behind it. It just fucking did a Control-Alt-Delete basically on me. And now counter-site's frozen because it doesn't want to... Oh my god, why the fuck? Let's see if I can figure out why this happened. May or may not be some bullshit scans going on in the background. So try to get the fucking game working again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, it glitches so that I lose the battle anyway and I can't fucking do anything. Alright, asshole, I see how it is. Well, that's something I'll deal with later. I don't fucking know. I really don't. Something happened in the background of my PC, I guess. I don't fucking know. Shit runs in the background and fucking does things that I tell it not to do all the goddamn time. It might have caused a fucking hermia, basically. Oh, well. I gotta rearrange those dive teams anyway. Like I said, Team 4 seems to be the only team that might be able to handle... Well, Team 2 did a good job too, but Team 4 seems to be the only one that might be able to handle that shit. But again, the game fucking glitched and I couldn't do anything. Well, either way, we're working on the goddamn carnival event, so might as well. What you're looking at is a panoramic view of Tarburin. Tanaburin? What the fuck? Okay. The capital of Granola. Let's see. Ahead of the 20th anniversary celebration of National Foundation Day, traffic control has been deployed in front of the National Foundation Hall. Panel A. Ah, that's a famous building, right? It was related to the massive economic collapse. That was one of the biggest arguments put forth by the anti-government troops. But isn't the Civil War still ongoing? Why would Granada want to continue the ceremony? Why the fuck else? Prestige and PR and making it appear like everything's fine. Give this man touch your... Oh, it's fucking Knuckle. What's up? The rebel forces haven't been the same ever since Pureblood Knowledge... The Pureblood Knowledge Regiment's main base has been attacked. It was the hardliner rebels' largest force. Pureblood Knowledge Regiment. I swear to God. They already established these rebels as basically fucking scum of the earth douchebag. Well, granted, they're in various factions and shit. But they already established these goddamn rebels are fucking scum of the earth people who use children as meat shields and make civilians commit suicide bombings. So you're telling me that there was a hardline faction that was basically fucking Nazis, given the title of this regiment? Because this seems like the whole Aryan superior race mentality bullshit. That's good. I hope the stream as well. Well. Game did a fucking hermia and made me lose one of my dive things, but I had to do something with that specifically anyway, so it's fine. How you doing so far, Knuckle? Determining who was at fault for leaking the secret location of the base has intensified the conflict. John is clearly not the superior race. Hi, Gohan. It's clearly intensified the conflict between the hardliners and the moderates. Oh. Oh, that reminds me. Did this thing derp and is it started again? It did derp and start again. Alright, well, hold on one second. Apparently, I gotta fucking fix this again. That was when that hiccup happened. Well, let me at least change this. There we go. He's a plebe. How you doing, How you doing this morning, Gohan? Moderates and the hardliners, huh? So you're also telling me... Nick James. Huh. So you're telling me that not only these rebels are fighting each other, they're fighting the government, they're fighting each other, and they're fighting the random fucking civilians. This country's in all types of fucked, huh? I was gonna say, if it wasn't fucking giving me some Russian vibes, I would think this is the typical Middle Eastern country. I bully people from the Three Kingdoms with my boy Guan Yu. Oh. What are you doing, Dynasty Warriors? Or something like that? External support has begun to wane after the hardliners were found to have illegally trafficked the weather controller. Oh yeah, right, that was a thing too. You heathen, John is superior. With potential misuse, it could lead to massive environmental disaster, as dangerous as the counter side effect. Returning to the topic at hand, the highlight of Granola's National Foundation Day is a concert held at the National Foundation Hall, correct? Wulong, okay. Oh, that new game? I see. That's right. Before the Civil War, it was every musician's dream to one day be able to perform there. The representative musician is Mr. Krimlit, who has fled the country in the past. Hello. We got an animated person for a lolly in a military outfit. Well, they did establish that there are child soldiers in this. Guan Yu, Gilgamesh, everyone else, John. Wulong is a great game. Isn't it wonderful? Someone here's rolling an ankle one day on the battlefield, and there's a festival going on. Of course, I completely faked my injury, you know. What's wrong with that? You expect me to fight tooth and nail to the end? I'm not an idiot. Second phase and first boss battle, fine. Mixed up with... yeah, okay. The way to survive in this country is to be efficient and practical. It's a good thing that I can hide the fact that I'm a counter. Even if I get hurt, I just quickly recover. So you're a lolly in a military uniform, and you're also a fucking superhuman, basically. Okay. I can get a little injured intentionally, be hospitalized at the military hospital, and still get treated like an honorary combat veteran. But if I say that I was a counter when I was drafted, they send me alone on dangerous missions to take out the rebels. Oh, okay. So both the government and the rebels use child soldiers. Got you. What? You're asking why I'm talking to myself? Great question, Mr. Imaginary Friend. Well, because I can finally leave this country. I made a rope with a bed sheet. Now I'm gonna slip out quietly. My contact will then smuggle me out of the country. Operation success. Well, they say the grass is always greener on the other side, but anything will be better than this country. Now then, goodbye and be well, my sweet dear hospital room. Up. Well, the Hicks I'm gonna go with. Thanks for the follow. Oh, and by the way, military hospital food sucks. Isn't that universal though? With all like hospital food, doesn't it usually suck? Is a game now? Oh, there's a game 1938, huh? Oh, there's a board game I see instantly. In a mod. Oh, okay. I was about to say, because the first thing that came up was this board game that was like a Czech thing where it's just like, oh, let's simulate possibly the first campaign of World War II. I'm just like, oh, that's an interesting board game there, buddy. Oh, we got new NPC things. Okay. Well, if these are the government soldiers, this place is reminding me more and more of, like, Russia, or at least some fucking Baltic country. Is this Christian Beckett's room? We're from the Department of National Security. Excuse me. With me here is... Wait, where did she go? Oh, they're part of the National Security... Oh, no, this is basically the fucking equivalent of the KGB. Sergeant, why are you hanging on the bed sheets? She's a sergeant? I was feeling super stiff from lying down, so I decided to do a little physical therapy. National Security? Why are they here? Right when I was making my escape. Did they find out I was faking being sick? Did the smuggler rat me out? Or was it... Oh well, it can't be helped. Wait, calm down, Chris. You were the only survivor while everyone else was killed. I'm Sergeant Kristen Beckett. I'm just a soldier. And what's the National Security coming to see me for? Is it a bit much to call yourself just a soldier? Right, aren't you a combat veteran that survived countless battles with the rebels? Imagine being a fucking child soldier, or at least a lolly, and apparently you're a fucking combat veteran. Ah. You were the only survivor of the recapturing of Paramount, weren't you? It was said to be a fierce battle. No, I was just lucky. It said as soon as you recovered from your injuries, you returned to the battlefield. That's just the commander. It's just that the commander's personality was so scary, so... We're so fortunate to have someone like you in the capital. We're even remaining in military uniform while you're even remaining in military uniform while in the hospital. No wonder you're a recipient of the Medal of Honor. These guys, they're getting a hold of the wrong end of the stick. I'm obviously running away. Has the smell of gunpowder messed with their brains? For real? Is what I'd like to say, but then I wouldn't even be able to walk after what they'll do to me in interrogation. Right, I wanted to fight for the peace and glory of my country. My body is itching to go back even now. Oh, what a truly great hero of the battlefield despite being so young. We should do our best to emulate the sergeant's great example. Right, how nice of you to say that. So, what brings you here? You're getting recruited into the KGB, bitch. National Foundation Hall was known as the last line shelter for granola during the Great Purification War. Colossal structure, blamed for the country's bankruptcy even when it was being built, has been remodeled and renovated over the last 20 years, until it reached the mysterious shape it is now at. here. Schneider again. Well, is today's cleanup finally over? If we want to finish my National Foundations Day, it'll be difficult with these few people. Okay, they got one of these guys again. Don't worry, Lena. Although the building is large, only half of it requires maintenance. Many areas are unused. In particular, areas built during the Great Purification War are like a maze. The story of a man going missing in the basement is quite famous, right? Oh, I'm sorry if I was complaining a little too much, manager. No problem, you can go now if your area's all finished. It's a bit earlier than when I normally get off. Is that really okay? Of course, in a few minutes, it'll be difficult to get in and out due to the rehearsal. Here are your wages for the day. That should be more than enough. Come to think of it, a friend of yours brought your mother. You mean Angela? Or whatever the fuck her name's pronounced as? Correct. If you're interested, take the seats on the second floor. I'll leave the door open. Thank you for thinking of me, but I'm okay. I'll be going home, manager. Oh, okay. She actually got a unique fucking NPC model. Okay, let's take a look at this. Huh. It's rare to see a blonde with this long hair and somewhat tan skin. At least in anime. From what I remember. Ma'am, aren't you cold? Oh, okay, and the freaking mom gets a goddamn NPC unique model too. Shit, they're spoiling a bunch of these people. Am I a joke to you? You're an Oni, you're different. Plus your hair isn't blonde. Huh? Well, it's nice to get some fresh air. We have to wait a little longer for Leah to get off of work. Tell that to the artists. Would you like to go inside the hall and look around while we wait? No, I don't think I want to go inside. Too many people with their frightening eyes. Madame. I say white, they go blonde. Yeah, well... that sounds like an issue on their part. Angela, Mom, there you are. Shit. Oh, Leah, how was work, sweetie? Madame was feeling a little cooped up, so I took her outside. Happened to be that you also finished work around this time. How was the trip here? She saw the mercenaries a few days ago and had a seizure, right? That's concerning. Old lady sees mercenaries and she gets a seizure? Yes, she was a little scared, but her condition worsens when she only stays inside. But still, Mom would love it even if you just practice at home. My playing wouldn't live up to the Madame's standards. Isn't that right, Madame? Breathing in the fresh air. Oh, everything feels so clear. Anyways, you get along better with Mom than I do. Well, yeah. I'm the one who takes care of her all the time. Yeah, if it weren't for you, I wouldn't know what to do. I just got paid today. Want to stop by the black market on the way? Casually just be like, hey, you want to go to the black market? Oh, is that what caused this? I swear to God, that's apparently one of the fucking things I had in the background was doing a scan without my commands, and that might have been what caused the seizure of this game earlier. You have to. This country is so fucked with its civil war. You have to go to the black market to get decent fucking food. And actually condiment stuff? Okay. Yeah, so this is like... shit. So this is kind of like those Baltic countries where the war never fucking ended. They have butter. It's my lucky day. Angela, I know I'm the one who mentioned this, but we bought too much. We don't know when food prices will go up again. We have to buy a lot and save it. We're going to make Madame's favorite pancakes today, aren't we? Ah, Pooh, you and Mom just decided it without telling me. I like everything Leah makes for me. Such beautiful, small, delicate hands. Perfect for playing piano and drinking tea. I'm glad those pretty little hands haven't gotten dirty yet. These days, so many people have blood on their hands. So they definitely don't know that she basically works for this country's KGB. Okay. It's such a terrible thing. Such horrible thoughts are bad for your health, Mom. You need to think a little more positively to get better. I'm pretty sure that's not how dementia works, but okay. Mom? Bad for health? Hey, why are you calling me Mom? I'm sorry, okay, that fucking deteriorated rate. I'm sorry, I think you have the wrong person. There can't be an age difference between us. But Leah... Where'd my Leah go? She was just here a moment ago. Leah? Leah? Calm down, madame. Leah's waiting for you at home. You'll see her in a minute. Really? Is that so? My Leah is so smart for her age, isn't she? Thank you. Young people these days are so kind. Leah, if it's too hard for you, I'll do it. Take a break outside for a minute and come back. No, it's okay. I'm sorry you have to do this every time. You can't perform in the concert because I was away on a business trip. You had to stay at home and take care of Mom. Hey, don't be like that, Leah. You don't need to feel guilty. It's simply the truth, Angela. Come on, let's go home where it's nice and quiet. Mom will be herself again. People in this country have been killing each other for so long, no one remembers the reason why. Oh? It's gotten to that point, huh? People are desperately clinging to their lives every day. You like to make people wait, Schneider. I like to have a little chat. It'll only take a moment. Will that be alright? Chief? About the failure in Parma. I heard everything has been cleared up. In Parma, yes. This is much more serious matter. At some point, it becomes so normal to get our hands dirty. Well, that's what it is. People can get used to anything. You live in fucking environment like this long enough, it's perfectly normal. In Granola, the only people that welcome a visit from the national security are informants. More lizards. And he came to my house without letting me know. We've been working together, but isn't that too much? Strange. You of all people should be familiar with our ways. Are you worried your mother will discover what line of work you're in? Is that it? I didn't think you were like this. Aren't you taking things too far? You think I messed up during the operation because of my concern for my mother? The Parma incident was an unfortunate accident. I read your report. More lizards, huh? However, Why is it that day that you failed? Give me 1 second. Crack my damn back. And I'm just doing one thing in the background quick. That's done, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. One more, there we go, okay. You attacked the Pure Blood Knowledge Regiment's base by trusting information from an untrustworthy source. And you volunteered for the mansion investigation. Oh? Okay, so that's some interesting bit. So that you also were involved with the whole mansion bullshit, huh? In twisting. I guess that makes sense that apparently the mansion was involved with, certain bits in the Civil War, because apparently almost everyone gets fucking tangled in this one way or the other. That mission was an absolute mess. So many unexpected occurrences. Even so, from the moment that fool, Jarquez, mentioned your mother, things went horribly wrong. You performed an investigation even before I was placed on standby, didn't you? Look, my mother gets frightened with people when people with guns are around. Let's get straight to the point. There's something I need you to do for me. Aside from lacking supplies for 3 people, I'm quite satisfied with my life right now. Only one person working in a household of 3, and you're still getting supplies for 3. And if you all continue to go hungry, do you think your friend will still stick around? Please think about your mother's life. Is the national security so desperate for people? Possibly. Very quite possibly. As I crack my back again. Okay. So it's basically like a situation. I thought I was out and they pulled me right back in. There's always a shortage of talented people, and it is because of that we aren't being executed. I do hope you understand why I need to make these threats. You're always aware of the present circumstances, Revenant. We are nearing the end of the Civil War, and the days of being able to walk around outside without a gun are almost here. Oh, the end of the Civil War? Isn't that a little too far-fetched? The rebels are still sitting like kings in occupied territories. That's why I need you, Revenant. That is exactly why. I cannot provide you with the details of the mission now. But there is one thing I can assure you. This National Foundation Day will be an important turning point for this country. Jeez, you won't let me turn this down, will you? What's the mission? Entertaining foreign guests? No, I wouldn't want to place you with people that might want you. I need you to find someone. A man named Joseph Krimet. Isn't that the conductor who's supposed to conduct the concerts at the Memorial Hall? I see you know him. Aye, midnight, time to do VVP for limited frame skin. I was a janitor at the Memorial Hall for a time. I had a bit of a reputation. Do you know what the head manager said about you at the drinking party? I know. He's also making a bet on me with his colleagues. No matter what, he'll go broke soon. Yeah, you know, pretty good overall. It's been a long time since you quit working as an operative, but you still prove to be capable. I hate to admit it, but this kind of job requires particular talent as you have. I suppose so. Even having a strong stomach can be considered a special talent depending on the mission requirements. Let's get back on topic. With the performance not that far off, the conductor has gone missing, yes. He even returned to his country for the performance. There's no way he'd just call it off. Secret Service says there's a good chance rebels from the hardliners were involved. John needs to be replaced. Right in the middle of the capital. It appears so. Right in the middle of the capital, full of hired mercenaries. How strange. There have to be simpler ways to ruin National Foundation Day. It's just a possibility. Nevertheless, if it's true and known to the outside world, the government will lose face. True. If that's the case, it's the National Security's job to be prepared to handle any situation. Correct. This must remain a secret. Thus, there's no chance of carrying out a massive search. Understood. Will you be able to provide any additional support for this operation? As to that, I'm sorry. The recent action of the hardliner rebels are quite unusual and resources are needed elsewhere. They call themselves pilgrims, claiming to be the successor of the replacers. Of fucking course. Why am I not surprised? The extremists are looked at the replacers and are like, yo, we're their successors, bitch. That's right. There have been signs of unrest since they joined. That's probably why those bastards were picked by Secret Service. Ultimately, there's no intelligence resources available to support you. Instead, I brought you a very capable soldier. Did you say a soldier? Oh, is that why they recruited the lolly fucking child soldier? Aren't soldiers your forte? Besides, this soldier received the Medal of Honor. Yep, it's fucking her, isn't it? Is that even a medal someone can receive while they're alive? It's the first I heard of it, too. The soldier survived over 80 battles. Whoa, shit. Okay. Granted, she's a fucking counter, but still, to survive over 80 battles and still be a fucking child? Now let me introduce you to Sergeant Christina Britchett. Sergeant, this is Operative Revenant. Nice to meet you. So, Miss Revenant? You seem a little young to be a sergeant. You a child soldier or something? Okay, first of all, I'm just a regular soldier. It'd be nice if you wouldn't judge someone not just off their appearance. Yeah, gotcha. No offense. Okay, so she's just a lolly then. Alright. Being so informal when you just met someone? I guess you're that type of person. Oh well, it's no big deal to me, but I try to make a relaxing atmosphere for my coworkers. Look, stop with the frowny face. It'll give you wrinkles. Is this person really an operative from the Department of National Security? Of course, aside from the occasional rash impulse. Even the administration's intelligence agency wanted to work with her. Well, I see. I'm not sure if I'll be of any help, so I guess I'll just follow you around. That says something when the administration wants to fucking recruit you, though. That really doesn't sound like the attitude of a war hero. She saved several wounded on the battlefield, ignoring the gunfire all around her. Soldiers raised on the battlefield can have all different attitudes, can't they? Well, you have a point. Just focus on the mission at hand. Yosef's whereabouts and what caused him to disappear. Also the hidden circumstances, if possible. Investigate as quickly and quietly as you can. It's your chance to prove your mettle. I'll be watching. Understood. I will keep that in mind. In other words, don't fuck this up. Okay, more talking, huh? Granola, which is currently at war, is eager to conscript counters. Because of the severe lack of manpower, conscripted counters are usually tasked with extremely harsh operations. This fact is being used by the Counter Supremacy Group for their agenda. But the government has their hands tied when it comes to this issue. The Counter Supremacy Group. My god, that's a second potentially Nazi group in this organization, huh? I mean, in this place. We got a Nazi group like in the fucking rebels. We got a possibly Nazi group in the government side. Everyone's just fucking evil in this country, huh? Was you suddenly asked to get on the bike? I was wondering where we were heading to. Why did we come to the main street? The missing person was staying here. It's one of the few remaining hotels in the capital still standing. Huh. He must have made a lot of money abroad. Right. You'll survive anywhere if you're skilled enough. There must be some clues in the room he was staying in. You can go in alone. I'll stay here and watch over your motorcycle. What? You're still skulking because I called you a child back there? Nope, not exactly. Don't jump to conclusions. I just like doing things as efficiently as possible. I need to save my strength for a possible confrontation. I like to decline your assistance. Look, if you don't cooperate, I might have to say some nasty stuff about you when I report to the top. Ha! Nasty stuff? Uncooperative during the mission, might have potential communications with rebel forces. A magic sentence that will get you arrested in a single line. Yep. She's fucking goddamn basically KGB, alright. Go ahead, you can return to your squad, Sergeant. See you in the interrogation room. Hold on, wait a minute. Why are you being so inflexible? First of all, I'm not military policeman. I'm just a soldier. I don't know the first thing about finding people. I don't care. I'm not some 007 level agent like Morgan. I need the backup. Is that a reference to the one who's part of the other? Oh. I know they said he was a formal agent, but I didn't know he was that famous. Are you telling me the Morgan old man who's with the fucking British people in this universe was secretly fucking James Bond? Or basically their equivalent of James Bond? That makes sense, actually. I need your help, Sergeant. Not someone else. You. Enough. Fuck. Stop trying to appeal to my pride with those comments. Oh, was it that obvious? It was a little cringy. There are better ways to instigate me. Do I really need to instigate you? I mean, Sergeant, you're a soldier. Isn't your job to act like one? I mean, saying that to someone who was practically dragged here by force. Fine, whatever. I guess I'll play along, but don't expect anything from me. The soldier who just wants to get the fuck out of this country. Oh, a sudden change of heart. On second thought, I don't hold on to the delusion anymore that having genuine conversation with someone will narrow our differences. Looks like you have a pretty perverse worldview, too. What a fun personality. This country. This land, you die if you're overconfident. This land where you die if you're overconfident in your abilities. Wait. Who is Morgan? A co-worker? Yep, okay, it is definitely... Okay, we're bringing that back. Legendary spy. In my business, even a complete rookie has heard of him. Ha! The famous spy. That's like saying peaceful granola. Granola, whatever. So interesting. I know Morgan was formerly an agent, but I didn't know he was basically this universe's fucking James Bond. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Welcome. Do you have a reservation? A relative staying here asked me to come by and pick up a few things for their room. The name is Joseph Krimlet. He's away for a few days because of work. Ah, Mr. Krimlet. Room 401. The room is on the 4th floor, at the end of the hallway on your right. How hard would it be? God damn it, Gohan. Yes, it would be fucking hard. There's been a do not disturb sign, so the staff hasn't been inside to clean. It might be a bit messy. Do you already have a key? Ah, room 401, you say. The key? Yes, of course. Thank you for your help. Hey, when did we get a room key? It doesn't matter without a key. This country still uses old-fashioned locks. Oh, so lockpicking is perfectly cool. And liable in this. Got you. Also love that the fact that this receptionist didn't even, like, remotely fucking check their bullshit to make sure that they knew what they were talking about. You gotta love the fucking security in this country. You're a secret agent, not some petty thief. But you know how to pick a lock? And you're not a doctor, yet you still know how to amputate someone's head. Amputate someone's head. Sure, let's go with that one. It's pretty messy in here just for one person living alone. Yeah, his suitcase is open. Looks like he left in a hurry. Okay, let's get started. If we take too long, it'll be suspicious. Hurry up. If we just said we're from the Department of National Security, we could stay here as long as we wanted, right? If we did that and it gets out that the conductor went missing, the mission would be a failure. Check his personal belongings. Tell me if anything sticks out to you. Something that sticks out. Like what? Just check all the documents, receipts, and even toiletries. Check under the bed, too. Those things don't sound all that important. Even the littlest things could give us clue to the type of person he is. Here, something like this. The National Security thinks the way suits are hung in the closet is important. Look closely. You'll see the hair hanging between those clothes. You can tell he placed it here on purpose. If it falls, he'll know someone has tampered with it. Seems like he has OCD. I guess he's no ordinary conductor. Oh? Interesting. Well, I don't know. It just looks like some normal hair shedding to me. Anyway, I just need to look for clues, right? Ooh. What the fuck? I hear something under the drawers. Is this her fucking counter ability? The space is too tight. Let's see. This piece of paper maybe could fit underneath and... Phew. Got it. What's this? A picture? What? A picture? Here, let me see. Oh. A Polaroid. Wait a second, that's... You know her? Yes. We'll have to ask her why she's in the pictures, though. Where did you find this? Underneath the drawers. It must have slipped out and fallen underneath the dressers as he was leaving. I mean, underneath the drawers as he was leaving. He doesn't seem like a careless person, but... Okay, I'll need to contact her first. We don't have any other leads to go off of. Well, it seems I'm being swept up in the moment. I'm worried I could sneak across the border later. If the smugglers find out I'm affiliated with the National Security, there's no way they'll help me. Oh, Hero, it's this one again. Found it. the child soldier on the fucking rebels' side. The government force is exhausted because of the Cold War that has been dragging on, is only able to suppress sporadic rebel assaults. As such, the government has hired foreign mercenaries in preparation for National Founding Day. However, good soldiers are always in short supply because of the intensity of the labor and poor working conditions. Alright, we got Snyder again. Oh, counters this. Ah, we got fucking corrupt objects, huh? Let me see, which one do I feel like hearing this time? I feel like hearing fucking Momo, the child. And again, it makes sense only if we use fucking soldiers, because that's kind of her thing. So we'll use this man. Then we use the Fox people. And excuse me. What? What, Jaltier, what? Hey, you know what? Use the fucking Terminators. What do you mean go down? What? You found her? What? Okay. Yes, while you were away, Mr. Kemet came by our places several times. I saw a character I didn't know. I see. Several times? Why didn't you ever tell me? He wanted me to be part of the performance. I performed on stage only a couple times for bond promotions and moral boosting concerts, so I turned him down. You guys didn't talk about anything else? Well, he did talk to Madame a little bit about music. What? You just let that happen? You know, talking about that kind of stuff... Sorry for not telling you, Leah. I know it sounds bad, but it's nothing like that. You've been so busy with your business trip and all, and, well, she seems so happy talking to other people, so... I'm sorry, Angela. I just let you care for Mom and got all angry with you. It's okay, I know how important Madame is to you. But, what's with Mr. Crimlet? I got a request from my old workplace. It's related to Mr. Quimlet. Did you by chance hear anything about him while you were there? Such as what kind of places he went to or hobbies he had? Well, now that I think about it, I never really heard anything about his personal life. Ah, right. I did hear he was born in Tana, Berlin. And that when he went to see his old neighborhood he grew up in, he was devastated to see it had turned into a corrupted area. A corrupted area in the city. Thanks. How's Mom? She's calmed down a bit and is resting now. She was really worried about what those soldiers were going to do to you. I'm glad she didn't have a seizure. I'll call again later. Okay, don't push yourself too hard, Leah. That person you were just talking to, was it your lover? Just a friend? Well, more like family than a friend. Ah, okay. It sounded like you were interrogating her as if she cheated on you or something. Oh, you heard? Yeah, I didn't mean to. I just have really good ears. That's a very useful talent. Is that how you received the Medal of Honor? Maybe. I would rather just have been discharged and let it go. Let go. Anyway, what a bummer. It's suicide to go into a corrupted area without a counter. We need to call for backup or maybe hire some mercenaries. They told us this operation needs to be done quietly. Even if we requested backup, they wouldn't send anyone. Hello there, Descending. Mr. Crimlet was born in the corrupted area formed in the days of the Great Purification War. That area is cleaned out routinely, so you don't need to worry about any corrupted objects. It's getting late. We should start again tomorrow. Therefore, we need to work faster. Missing person cases are like this or a race against time. Okay, I get it. The Department of National Security never sleeps. If you don't cooperate, I'll mention it in the report. Tch. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Revenant? Do you know the exact address? It's been a while since I've been on the front lines like this, but Kermit is an important figure, so I already performed a basic background check. This is the apartment. During a car crash. Looking at its condition, wouldn't it be more accurate to say it was an apartment? Fair enough. The address of Crimlet before he left the country was Building A, Room 401. Maybe he loved his hometown a lot. Also Room 401, is that a coincidence? Who cares? He's the one who fled the country after all hell broke loose. Wasn't it the National Security's job to punish traitors like that? Our job is to do whatever it takes for the government to win. Don't misunderstand, Sergeant. What are you staring at? Sergeant, we're about to go inside a place that could very well be extremely dangerous. What are you doing? Shouldn't you be laying a little more on guard? I hate reviewing for the test the day before the test. I'm just pretending to look defenseless. That way, if we do encounter enemies, they'll shoot at me first while ignoring you. Wow, you're that confident in your abilities? Okay then, I'll be counting on you. It's empty. Yeah, something strange. What do you mean? For a place that's supposed to have been abandoned for a while, there isn't enough dust. It's just like someone cleaned up and left. I think it was used as a temporary base. It was staying here, though. Even if there aren't any corrupted objects, it's still a corrupted area. Maybe they don't like living near other people? That's the blind spot. You can withstand corrupted ways for a while with an Aetherim shield in old corrupted areas. Besides, surveillance is less strict. It's perfect if you need a temporary place and don't want to leave any traces after you left. It's taking advantage of the stigma around corrupted objects. It's an effective strategy if you aren't worried about corruption syndrome. This tactic is often used by the intelligence agencies more so than task force. Crimlet. Was he really the one who fled the country? Revenant. I'll take a look around upstairs. Huh? Oh, please do. And in the end, I'm being forced to go around doing all these little things. I expected it, but still. Well, I was only going to be moderately impatient, not annoying or anything like that. Incompetent, I mean, god damn it. I was just planning on just putting up with it for a bit and then saying goodbye. And then we get the flashback, not someone else, you. Having said something like that, couldn't you tell I'm completely worthless? Anyhow, that was about a nice little break while Revenant is thinking. A noob like me wouldn't even know the basics without really helping. Yes, what the fuck? Okay, that was worded a little weird, huh? What? What's that? And corrupted objects, oh no. Chris, did you trigger a booby trap? No, it wasn't me. Revenant upstairs, it's a corrupted object. Corrupted object? That's a shooter, right? Why is there a category 2 CO here? It's not important right now. We gotta get out of here. Wait. If we show our backs to the enemy, we'll be completely helpless. If it's a category 2, it'll catch up to us in no time. So you're saying we should fight it? Seriously, that's suicide. Just focus on dodging its attacks. And then coughing. Sergeant, I'll draw its attention. You won't get attacked. Now show me why you were given that medal. Okay, we got more of them coming apparently. Enhanced shooter, huh? That looks kind of like a fucking corrupted, a replacer one, but different. It didn't have a chance against the goddamn fucking Terminators. Good work, Sergeant. Amazing gunnery skills you have. Revenant. You can probably tell by now, so... Surprised, I didn't know the government forces were being supplied with Aetherium bullets these days. What? Nah, maybe it's because it's not standard equipment. It seems kind of effective against this category 2. Oh. Yes, that's right. Well, that's a special privilege for awarded soldiers like me. I'm glad. I've been planning on blowing up the whole building. Oh, shit, okay. I guess that's one way to get rid of your CO problem, just blow up the fucking building that you're in. On another note. That corrupted object had something interesting. It looks like someone tried to memorize a musical score. Wait, the song. No way. That fell off the corrupted object? Isn't that a musical score? Yes, that's right. It's a full score for an orchestra. A full score? What distinguishes full scores from regular scores? Simply put, a full score is a collection of all the musical scores for every instrument in the orchestra. There's only one person that needs something like this. A collection of all the musical scores for every instrument. The conductor? Correct. We need to look into this further, but... in the end, it looks like we fell a step behind. And another talking bit. Revenge is a dish best served cold, huh? This is security. Are you listening? Sniper? Oh, she's a child soldier and a merc. Cool. I'm listening. Go ahead. It's as you said, the girl with the gray hair and that kid were here. The atmosphere was brutal when the Category 2 appeared, but, well, they took care of it. What should we do? Should we get them while they're off their guard? Send the video recordings from the body cam. Verification comes first. Hold on. I never used something like this before. Regardless, were you serious about what you were saying earlier? My captain? So you can avenge Captain Jokes? Oh, shit. Yes, I already told you from the very beginning that that girl was my target. I'm not doubting your ability, but... they took out a Category 2 CO. Relax. I'll tear apart this entire city if I have to in order to take her out. It's why we're here. Wouldn't you agree, Morse? Oh, shit! Okay. I was not expecting Morse to be here. And apparently May's division's getting involved too. Watching her friend suffer silently, she decided to dolefully live out the additional life she had been granted. Let's see. May's position. Okay, transport plane. May's division. Patrol CSE level 1.3. Hey, what's up, Rainbow? Oh, okay, so they also. So we have the AI. Alright. So we do have the old administration AI under our control in this current age. I know that was the lore, but I didn't know when that was going to be applied. The current altitude is 4,000. We're fine on gas and corruption wave responses within expected range. They say it's part of the counter side effect, but my, what an absolute beautiful sky. I hope we fly as long as we can. Yes, just remember to act stiff when you're around others. We are the official support dispatch from the administration. If everyone sees an AI with full emotion, it'll be a little too surprising for them. Ha! I drew a cold sweat when soldiers during the inspection asked where we got such high-tech gear. I found the state of their equipment to be more surprisingly honest. More surprising, honestly. They still use old-fashioned weapons in this day and age. So dangerous. They were in a state of constant civil war while we were in cryostasis. I guess it couldn't be helped. Under the German Imperial victory. Ah, there you go. Anyways, the patrol mission will be over soon. Get some rest, FU Commander. Huh? It's already that time of the day. I'm fine, thank you. Look after the other ones. Are you doing this because of the administrator's request? Well, what do you think? The patrol mission? That's right. I heard the Granada government has been over the edge on security issues these days. We received a request via our Charade, and will provide support under the name of the administration. I heard about the country's situation in the news. It looks like this time period isn't any different. Luda Media is also absent because she's still in the middle of tuning. Don't worry about the commander. She's doing her best, too. Understood. There are also many capable kids in the Coffin Company. Are we taking care of the rear like we did before? Yes, but don't think of it as a simple standby mission. Very well. What else are you hiding in the country? If someone were listening, they might think of me as a squirrel. You remember what the old administration was like? Things haven't changed all that much. Crises are all over the place, all over the time. All over the place, all the time, my bad. Monica, what's the corruption ray response? A cluster of corruption objects have been spotted on the ground moving towards Terrabin. It's not that large, but it's sensing 2 Category 3s. 2? Not just 1? Affirmative. This instance has not occurred in Granola before. Well, that's strange. I have a bad feeling about this. Outer city defense turrets, yeah, okay, have begun firing. It's too weak. If only I could take control of the system myself. Still, I'm glad you sensed it before it was too late. Right. Evacuating the Escates and using it as a turret is a little unexpected. It'd be better if we could fix it up a bit. Is there really no other way? Please just bear with it. Once you start tinkering with it, there'll be no end to it. Huh? Monica, is that another... Monica, is that another corrupted object cluster? Oh, that can't be. I'm getting a return from the old administration's database. The density of the corruption rays is lower than what's recorded, but the signature type is... Leucium, assumed to be one of the elite members. Oh shit, the orchestra people are here. Did you save one of the elite members? No way. Coming this way? Ah, yes, of course. Things always turn out like this. Monica, turn us around to where the signal was detected. Deputy Commander. The commander is absent now. Will everything be fine? I understand how you feel, but I'm concerned you're being too emotional. Those bastards have been avoiding us ever since the old administration. Isn't it strange they've revealed themselves now? They're inviting us to come. Those demons. If they invited us, it'd be polite for us to show our faces. Alright, well shit, everything's going crazy. Hello. Okay, so we got a second row thing. Failed product. And, whatever the hell you pronounce this fucking name as, there exists elite members that play unique instruments centered around the chief conductor. They act on behalf of the conductor to bring out the needed sounds. Okay. Oh, okay, it's that one. Well, in that case... Let's see. I think I'm gonna pull out the old administration boys. And then we're also bringing out the hot ninja MILF because, God, that was great. I know I'm just gonna use her for authenticity purposes. Anyway. It's not gonna work because I don't have a sniper for ability, but that's fine. We just hear her fucking voice. Now I think about it, it would make more sense if I had more, more defenders. But she's only a level 50, so it's fine. So the one with the conveniently placed zipper for easy access of the nethers is popped up again. I'm so good at improvisational performances. Just as the performance is about to begin, the audience arrives. Excuse me, I'm here to complain about the strange noise. What's the matter? Steam has update. What's the matter? Did you take a bullet to the head? Were the after effects of being beaten by that metal pipe in Chavert so severe? What's this? Where's Lidamil? Why are only the failed products here? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I was thinking about taking care of everything before it gets too annoying. Because the commander stopped us last time, you were able to retreat, Shadow. But after this time, you wouldn't dare show your face to the normal side ever again. You sure do have spirit for a soldier who's already lost. If that Type A next to you is the reason you're so cocky, it'd be better if you just give up now. Even if she awakened as a counter. Oh shit, that was a wicked little guitar bit. What's wrong, elite member? You seem surprised that the sound is louder than last time. Unlike you guys, who are nothing more than overly talkative savages, humans do this thing called development. If you thought you could fool around like you did before, you're mistaken. You disappeared back in Charday. Why are you in Granola now? Answer me. Well, how should I put it? The overture is already over. Now it's time for the main performance to begin. Main performance? You're still saying that after the loss of your men? I couldn't care less anymore. My role has already been completed. Very well. I see how it is. That's fine. I never expected you to answer me in the first place. Any last words, Sheena? This is why Litami never does her job well. She always goes easy on everyone, and that's why this failed product seemed to have forgotten her place. Detecting corrupted way response. Deputy Commander, it's a Titan type. I see. Could you please stop showing off with the reinforcement? From now on, you won't be dealing with the kids who quake in fear when a Category 3 appears. Kids, prepare for battle. Who can put a bullet in the head of that scumbag? Who can put a bullet in the scumbag's head first? Alex going savage, let's go. Between France and Germany and Italy this time, is that so? Alright. Oh, well that went pretty simple. I didn't even deploy the fucking ninja. I got you. Here we go. What's the situation? Except for a few burns, everyone's fine. Although the transporter's thrusters were shot. I see. Continue. The Titan type was successfully intercepted. All signs of Sheena have disappeared. She can't have made it far after being hit by the Tarkaseg. Tarkaseg, whatever the fuck it's pronounced as. Shall we pursue? Monike, can you still send Serna's corrupted race signal? Yes, the corrupted way signature is currently moving northwest. We're narrowly detecting the signal. If we move to intercept it now, we should be able to catch up with it. Okay, recall all of them. Let's withdraw to Tanaben. Did you just say withdraw? Why are you so surprised? It's not just any other Ithludian member, it's Shayna. It's an enemy shadow no better than the stone in your shoe. It's difficult to understand why you're passing up such an opportunity. I am well aware. I want nothing more than to kill her, too. It's a horrible comparison to make, but they're like parents who cast out their children for not being born the way they want them to be. The hell is this censored fucking shit? Even so, I won't put you guys at risk because of personal feelings. What, does Alex have like a fucking secret name or something? Is that what he's saying? Or is he just blotting out a fucking curse word? I need to know these things. Also, hey AJ, what's up? And all the more, if that is her intention. Intention? Whatever. What intention? Yeah, I think he's saying her fucking true name or some bullshit, and it's fucking goddamn censored. Her intentions are clear if you look at her actions. She's trying to lure us away from the capital. That city would be a great place for her to hide because of the leftover corruption ways. Yet instead, she's heading somewhere completely exposed. There has to be a reason for it. Stream S2 updates. The sun? Ah, there you go. Okay, what is with this censored shit? But didn't the administrators say there is nothing hidden in this country? Correct. He didn't hide anything here. Do you remember, Yegor? What happened after Operation Troubleshooting? But now we're in Act 3. Everybody wears a mask. It's a form of survival. It's a form of survival strategy, much like animal mimicry. There is no one out there who will accept you for who you are. That's one way to look at it. The Department of National Security has announced an explosion in front of the National Foundation Hall was a terrorist attack planned by the anti-government organization, Pure Blood Knowledge Regiment. Again, why the fuck would you name yourself Pure Blood Knowledge? Fucking goddamn crazy rebel faction name bullshit. It's like you're basically screaming that you worship Nazi ideology with that type of shit. Believe in the superior race. Hundreds of people in attendance of the National Foundation Day event were killed. Hundreds of people died. It is reported that Louis Schneider, a famous magician who attended the performance, has regained consciousness. Oh, is this a flashback to last time they did this? I've already forgotten it. Oh, it's gonna come up every so often because apparently they seem to be the main faction that's dealt with on the rebel side in this story. The doctors say she has been paralyzed from the waist down, sparking public outrage towards the anti-government forces. The news of the news, the voice of the people, reporting the real truth. In today's video, we're going to break down the news on the two survivors, Louise Schneider and her daughter. That ain't how you build notoriety. You'll regret it if you don't watch it till the end, and don't forget to like and subscribe for amazing content. Oh god, he's a fucking YouTuber. Louise Schneider, as you can see from this picture, has been well known for her beauty ever since she debuted. And according to an informant connected with our NetTube channel, they're fucking YouTubers. In exchange for her and her daughter's safety, she was forced to sell her body. Is that so? Well, this country is fucked anyway, I wouldn't be surprised. Anyways, is the musical score the only thing you secured? Back to the present day now. That's correct. The corrupted object collapsed immediately after getting shot. Given that some of the human biological tissue remains, the mutation seems to have only occurred recently. But we can't be sure due to the corruption syndrome. The corrupted area's CSE level has never exceeded level 2. And yet, just a few days ago, a Category 2 corrupted object. It must be due to exposure to other high-level corruption ways, or someone is artificially creating it. There was a movement to use corrupted objects as weapons at the Jude Biotech, which was cooperating with rebels from the hardliners. Of course, the legacy of fucking biotech is still in play. From that fucking douchebag who honestly deserved what he got. The pieces of the puzzle all fit. Still further investigating is needed, including into Kimrit's real identity. Hey, what's up, Heather? It may make sense. Nonetheless, the National Foundation Day events takes priorities. You don't have to worry about that right now. Chief, it could negatively impact our current situation. Revenant, it is because of this instinctual side of yours that I've entrusted you mainly with overseas missions. For whatever the reason, you can't seem to maintain your composure when it comes to the rebels. I want you to submit the full score to the National Security in person. Furthermore, I need to have a conversation with you about the Paramount operation. For now, call it a day. I need to discuss how to handle this with those related to the matter. Okay. Wait. What is it? The song of the score was not on the set list on the day of the event, and if I remember correctly, that's to be expected. That's an unreleased piece that your mother was working on, and it was set to be revealed at the day of the concert. So Crimlet visit my house because of that piece? We can't rule out that possibility. As you know, It's the piece your mother was in the middle of working on after the terrorist attack occurred. It might have been largely forgotten because of her mental illness and because of the Civil War, but even so. The theme of the piece was reconciliation and peace. Yes. Her mind was able to stay healthy for a while. If only those rumors didn't spread. Don't beat yourself up about that too much. Thanks to that, we were able to use the resulting public outrage that happened to your mother and suppress the anti-government organization. If it wasn't for the administration failure, we would be living in a completely different country than we are now. I understand what you're saying, sir, but I still can't forgive the ones who spread such a horrible rumor. I see. Maybe you're right, but what happens, happened. Get some rest. Whew. How'd the talk go with your boss, Revenant? The atmosphere looked pretty intense. Call me Leah in front of those two. It's always like that. We always talk about serious topics. Being an agent of national security seems like a pretty rough life. What about you, Sergeant? Why are you following me home? Well, I thought there was no way I wouldn't be provided with any accommodations. But when I called the Capitol Guard asking for a place to stay, they just laughed at me saying I could be serious. What? You're an awarded veteran with a medal and you have no money for accommodations? That's... I don't even know what to say. If I told her I gave all my money to the smugglers to get me out of the country, she wouldn't let me get away with it, right? Definitely. And then this is in her mind. Ha! How dare you, you villainous traitor! Prepare yourself for the National Security's ultimate interrogation technique. Oh no, please have mercy. I only did what I did to put food on the table. My heart can't take any more of that. My parents are still living out in my hometown. They don't distribute many rations out there, so I send them money from time to time. Oh, so you're a country girl. If that's the case, no worries. Feel free to crash at my place. Wow, you're actually going to let me stay at your home? Of course, we're partners after all. But partners? That's right, partners. If you don't like that word, you could call us comrades. Leah, are you almost done with your work talk? Your body's covered in dirt. Hurry up and get yourself cleaned. Leah is pretty lazy on the house. Leah brought a pretty guest home. I'll need to make something special. Tonight for dinner. Okay, Angela, whatever the fuck her name's pronounced as, because of this country and I think they're fucking Russian. Oh my god, that was a good crack in my back. Holy shit. Oh, that felt really good. Okay. We'll be in soon. Sergeant, you have a change of clothes? What? I'm not showering with you? Tana Baron's situation might be better than the countryside's, but not enough to take your own showers. You never know when the water will get turned off, so when the water's working, we need to wash together. Suddenly I find myself missing that military hospital. Living in a country where the water can turn off at any time, so you have to take showers in groups. How's the water temperature? Not too hot? It's fine. At least I'm thankful for the fact that I'm able to take a shower like this. I forgot how embarrassing this is, being naked with something you haven't even known for that long. You're so self-conscious. Wait a second. Are you into girls? I don't know. I've never been attracted to someone enough to know. Alright, that's fair enough. Given that your country is literally in a constant state of fucking war, you don't really have time for romance. It was so difficult just to get by day. I never really had any time for that kind of stuff. Fair enough. I guess most people in this country are in the same situation. And now there's alarms going. Oh, hello. Oh, shit. She got a lot of fucking scars on her back, huh? Sounds like a cluster of corrupted objects have been detected. Oh, it's been a while. Revenant, what's up? Those scars on your back. Ah, don't worry about those. Those aren't from any corrupted objects or anything. My mom gave me those. I'm sorry, what the fuck? Your mom? That woman in the wheelchair? Yep. The doctor says it's because of the mental illness triggered by the extreme duress her dementia gives her. Oh, so she just randomly fucking attacks you in dementia. That's kind of not how... Well, okay. She screamed at me, telling me to give her back her daughter while doing this to my back. Well, shit. Ah, that terrible day. I planned to kill my mom and then myself. The one who stopped me was Angela, the girl you met earlier. And when you first saw her, you developed an interest in girls? Is that what you think? Finish washing up, Sergeant. We're eating dinner as a family. Not military soldiers. Stop! Where is this transport heading? Identify yourselves. Hey. Hey, can you hear that sound? We're here to see if the corrupted object has made it to the residential area. Here's our company's business cards. I even put some nice stuff in a separate envelope for you guys. Ahem. You think you can avoid an inspection for so little? Everyone get out of the vehicle at once. So they're like, we accept bribes, but your bribe is way too fucking short for what we're usually paid by, buddy. You think you can get away with that shit? What are you, fucking cheapskates? You pay us like they get paid in the motherfucking country of kings down there. And by that I mean the rebels that are living it up like they're fucking despots or something. Oh, come on now. There's no need for... What's going on? Is there a problem? Well, you see, these fine soldiers here say they need to inspect our vehicle. Huh? What about the money? Did you make sure to give them the right amount? Look, you mercenaries don't seem to know how the world works. Aren't you even aware that bribery is a felony? Everyone, get out of the car now! Shh. Quiet down, young man. Oh, shit. Emergency! It's an emergency! Call for backup! And death. Run! Tell the others! And then, oh no, everyone's getting killed instantly. What were you going on about, rebel scum? Anyways, because of the corrupted objects, there's no need to do this quietly. Quickly, get in the car. There's quite a lot of these guys. One shot, one kill for each of them. Incredible. My other friends could have taken care of something like that with their eyes closed. Just drive. Heh. Hold on. Let's see how fast this thing can go. So I'm beginning to think that that sniper girl or something. I'm beginning to think that she is possibly also a corrupt object. Really do be interesting how these things play out sometimes, huh? What time we at anyway? Yeah, we're not doing too bad. Fucking goddamn, that felt good too. Uh, yeah, just give me 1 second. Someone's messaging me again. Do. Oh, that was a good fucking snap there. Alright. Another Bataroo, huh? Shots fired at the old residential district. Government forces are not engaging. Heavy gunfire confirmed. Stand by. Granola police comms. More mercenaries, huh? We bringing out the fucking black tide this time. And you know what? We might as well throw in the fucking Americans too. Why the hell not? Again, don't care if it activates or not. Now this one's got a fair chance of doing so. I was almost asleep too. What? Up. A screaming. Is it Revenant's mom? She's having an episode. Leah, grab her arms! I'm here. I'm right here. It's okay, Mom. Someone save my child. My baby. My poor baby. Oh, no. It doesn't stop bleeding. Lena? Lena! Open your eyes! Open your eyes, please! Mom, I'm right here. I'm here, so please. She's having a Yep, she's remembering the terrorist attack, I guess. Sergeant, why are you here? No need to be here. Just go back to your room. Yes, ma'am. But Leoze's screams didn't stop. However, Mr. Imaginary Friend, what I hated hearing even more than the screaming was the complaints of the neighbors coming from outside. Just throw her out. Poor thing, it's happening again. I feel sorry for her, but this is too much. Having to listen to such complaints intermixed with the compassion after a long time made me feel very uncomfortable. Intermixed with compassion, there you go. Ooh. You can come out now, Sergeant. I'm sorry for shouting at you. Has your mother calmed down? She's resting now. She's extremely tired. It's understandable. She was thrashing about so hard. Good. In case you misunderstood, I never thought of it as entertainment. I know. I know you're not that kind of person. There's no need for that. We only known each other for a short time. Oh, when the Category 2 COs appeared, you had the chance to run away, but you didn't. You had plenty of opportunities while I was distracting it. Huh. Of course I wouldn't run away. And why is that? Why wouldn't you? Excuse me. God damn. 1 second. I forgot to do that. Okay. If I run away then, I would just have to live the rest of my life as a fugitive with the Department of National Security after me. Yeah, that is a legitimate concern. Because who would want to be a fucking fugitive on the run for the rest of your life? Being hunted down basically by equivalent of the fucking KGB. Because that is not a fun life, I'll tell you that. Also, the weight of responsibility having received the Medal of Honor is heavier than you thought. It should be at your age. It should be at your age. You're the first person to receive the medal while alive, after all. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any sleep tonight, so You want to grab a drink with Angela? I'll pass. I vowed to never smoke, drink, or gamble. Were you raised in a monastery or something? Ever since I was young, my parents complained that my grandpa had no money to flee the country because he drank and gambled it all away. I'm not sure if I ever helped him with anything ever either. Then how about a glass of milk? I got it from the black market, so there's no need to worry about. Sergeant, did you hear that? Yeah, that's a lot of footsteps. I can hear guns clanking too. They're surrounding the building. Could it be the National Security? If it were the National Security, they would already kick down the front door by now. Maybe it's the people connected to Kermit's demise. Then we need to call the National Security before they act. And too late. Damn it, there's no time! Sergeant, get down, it's a grenade! And then... Leah, what's going on? There's no time to explain! Sergeant, I'll take care of these guys. Get Mom and Angela somewhere safe. Here is somewhere safe. We're being attacked, even in the middle of the Capitol. Get to the National Security. That's her! The girl that just ran out! Kill her! She really just ran out. Sergeant, what should we do? First, let's get Leah's mother outside. It's too dangerous to stay here. You killed my father? Oh, so this is... Oh, okay, so that mercenary is the son of that captain that got fucking murked. Alright, that makes sense now. And now we deployed the parachute troopers because America. America, fuck yeah. Apparently I didn't have to do the one thing, but alright. Now, where did you disappear to? Come on out! Rebels dying. My leg! Get up, you useless trash! Stop whining, you only lost one leg! Here, look at this. I had a feeling something like this would happen, so I bought plenty of drugs. Hey, drug. Give me some. Who needs a leg? I only need a little. Jesus Christ, when you're so addicted to drugs, you just wave off the fact that you lost your fucking leg. These are all for the guy who killed her. So hurry up and find her. Of all the times they could have attacked, they did it when the CO alarm went off. The gear is too advanced. The police will only get in the way. Should I just wait till the Capitol Guard takes care of the CO cluster? That's what a normal person would say. I gotta make a move. Okay, which way should I run? There, that's the girl! There, that's the girl. Ha, wait, what? You thought you would escape? We're not gonna make you, and then shoot dying noises. No need to tie yourself. No need to tie yourselves out looking for me, silly old men. I also hope to kill more of you here. So we're gonna commit murder. Hooray. I know I had to know how much of an abomination you were. Oh. Oh, and we got mechas this time on top of all this shit. Interesting. Well, let's take a look-see. Eeny, meeny, miny, this one. You know what? I might as well play around with her and see how she fucking works. And in that case, I need her too to use her fully. Or at least more or less how this shit should work. I'll throw in Edel too, but she'll come in at the end. We need a lot more of, let's see here. So we got a good tank going on right now. Nope, wait, shit, not her. Throw money bags out here. And it'd probably be good if I got a ranger or something. Got a few options that could work. I'm thinking though, let's see. And I think we'll go with the tried and true one here. Even though I don't have a defender, I'm just want to hear her fucking voice. Anyway, this should work nicely. Over there's quiet. There too. It's all clear, you can come out now. But we can't just leave the house, we have a guest. Gunshots are so frightening, let's go home. I'm sorry, madame, but some very scary people are near the house right now. I know it's scary, but try to bear with it for a little while, please. Angelica, how do you get to the National Security Office from here? National Security. The fastest way would go to the main street and take a tram. Good. Even if they're completely out of their minds, they'd never try for us at the National Security Office. I'll lead the way. We don't know when or where those crazy bastards will come from. Are you okay? Your hands are shaking. I have no choice but to do. I just took it all of a sudden, but this is a matter of life and death. Don't expect me to be as brave as Leah. It's obvious she lost her fear. Who wouldn't be scared in a place like this? Don't worry, Leah wouldn't die in a place like this. How can you be so sure? I've known her for a very long time. No matter how difficult things get, she always finds a solution. What if she's not so smart? I haven't known you guys for a long time, but she really seems to have relied on you a lot. Really? Yeah, I guess so. I've always been better than others at caring for people. Speaking of which, Sergeant, excuse me for a moment. What? Why did you grab... Oh, shit. Thank you. Damn, if she kept walking one more step, I could have hit her. You idiot, what if you killed her? We need her alive so we can take her apart later in front of that bitch. Shut up. We're here to avenge the captain. You think it's a joke? Another grenade? Get back, Angela! Oof. Oh my, Sergeant, your face is covered in blood. This will get better in no time. Just take care of Madame. More people are coming. I didn't do anything, my daughter she wasn't breathing, so I can't breathe. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Madame, just breathe. Take a deep breath. Madame! Somebody help my daughter. Please. Somebody help my daughter. Over there! Just shoot the old woman. I'll take care of the other two. Huh? What the... My chest. What's happened? Oh, hello there. I'm sorry, what? She was the cat lady the whole time? Well, shit, that's a twist. Don't come any closer. If you do, I'll do the same thing to you. What? What is that humongous thing? Is that a cello? Not a cello. A contrabass. Looks like today's audience is not only rude, but ignorant as well. Those ears and tail. Angela, are you a counter? I'm sorry for not telling you, Sergeant. But being in this forum easily gets me involved in complicated stuff. Posture check? Alright. That was a good little crack there, I guess. You're one as well, aren't you, Sergeant? Let's just let this be our little secret, shall we? How did you know? All this time, I've never been caught before. It's easy. I've met many counters before. Well, that's not even irritating. You think we'd ever come across counters before? Fire! Shoot them full of holes! Interesting. So Angela is the cat lady Carmen, huh? Makes me... I guess that's the reference when they said that she was, trying to live in coexistence with humans. Alright. And then... we bring her out. Which I don't think I'm gonna need to use her ability by the time this is going. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be dead long before that shit comes to play. Hey, don't just stand there and watch. Sit your friends down. Come on! That damn girl's gonna reappear out of nowhere and get us all. At this rate, we'll all die! Hold on. I'm calling for someone. Hey. Hey, don't tell me you're using us as bait. You'll die too, you know. You hear me? Is this really the proper time for this? Shouldn't you be focusing on something else? Stop wasting time and take care of business. My words exactly. If you're focused on the wrong things even for a moment, you could end up like this. Hey, what was that noise just now? Was it the girl? No way, she got you too? She killed my father! I won't let her get away with this! Hey! Hey! You fuck! How did you find me? You know, something's been on my mind ever since I saw you in Parama. I dealt with most of JK's men who could go mad for his death that day. Someone must have made them behave that way after drugging them. You were the one who shot at me in Parama, right? Tell me, who gave you the order, kid? Order? That's not something I expected to hear from you. If it were possible for me to laugh, I would do it right now. What do you mean? Do you really think you were just a child? Did you really think you were just a child soldier like that kid you're with? Or are you pretending right now? Either way you look at it, it's pathetic. How deplorable. I thought you were an assassin sent by the rebels, but maybe you're just insane? Tell the rebels to stand down. If you let them do anything reckless, I'll kill you right now. Go ahead. Do it. But it won't be as easy as you think this time. Morse! What on earth is that? You're always a step late. Where have you been? I had a familiar feeling. yet soon disappeared. Is that a machine? No, a person? Woman, the woman of which you spoke, I see. And yet, I can't feel the stench of the plague. Is there worth in trusting you? It was information received from the society. There's also circumstantial evidence that Pawajan is in... Padway, or whatever the fuck you pronounce it, is involved as well. Even if you don't trust me, it's worth checking out. Very well. Stand back so you avoid the coming storm. Heed my words, woman. I have arrived to confirm your evil nature. What do you mean, evil? I guess you're on the same team as that crazy girl. So just to be clear, how do you plan to confirm it? In the face of inevitable death, one's true nature is revealed. On this day, the city shall become the place of your execution. Receive, thus rest honorably. Mistral. Oh? Oh? Where the fuck is... Oh, there it is. The queen had asked her sisters to recreate the world in her will. The sisters heeded the queen's decree, and so an eternity passed. Oh, we get to use Moors, huh? Wait a minute, what the fuck? Wayfarer's memories. Oh, it's a flashback. Okay. So we're fighting... I don't understand why Mistel's blacked out, but okay. So we're fighting certain people that are... Okay, this is interesting in its own way. Well, I'm bringing Orca to the party because anti-corruption goes burr. And then... You know, I haven't heard you used her in a while. What the fuck? Why not? Why not? That works for me. Anyway, go get him. I'm the one always walking on the silent path of regret. The creation of this path was not due to the countless lives lost, nor the pain felt as a result from calamity to the neighboring world. It was because of my foolish choice to support her claim as queen. In this deep, dark pit, the only flicker of light is that of regret. You're always a step behind, ye filthy wayfarer. How'd you like the beasts I summoned for you? You made a mockery of her. Oh, this is a flashback to the fucking Horizon event. Oh. So the child was nothing but a hostage after all. You dwell among the mortals, yet you haven't learned a thing about them. These mortals always respond on the impulse when it comes to the well-being of those they hold dear. If you leverage that, even the tiniest prod can sufficely topple any resistance. As for the woman, how beautifully she chirped as she was reassembled. Their only crime is that they unwillingly drew Thurgrat's attention, or whatever the fuck his name's pronounced as. And yet you jest, as if their suffering was but child's play. Have I not told you, Wayfarer? The king's plans are inevitable. If the queen finds their petty lives pleasing, there's no greater glory for these mere mortals. Tell me, is that behavior truly fitting of a self-proclaimed queen? To soil the souls of the innocents and turn them into puppets? Blasphemous fool. Do you really think you're in such a position to lecture thusly? When the Queen proceeds, you shall finally perish into oblivion once and for all. I shall not stand by idly. Solo, whatever the fuck her name's pronounced as. Tell Thorograth that if you must. No matter the number of delusional sisters, she shall not be able to create the world she so desires. Petty thing. How dare does one intend to undermine the actions of the Queen? Okay, and there's Dash. What's wrong, my cute little sister? Wounding me doesn't satisfy you? Please, cease your whining. I've done my best to be understanding, but even I have my limits. I'm sorry I couldn't stop you from... So exhausted you can't stand. Worry not. There is no need for you to fear anything anymore. Worries, fears, you have no need of them, for I will reassemble you. What? Who dares? You managed to avoid it. One who wears the body of the dead. Even if my guillotine becomes soiled with the blood of the innocent, you require eternal rest. Guillotine? Ah, I see now. That armor. The battle armor of that sinner. I remember now. Blasphemous wayfarer. Or should I be referring to you as your eminence? Mock me if you wish if you wish with your devious tongue. The blade of the guillotine cannot be stopped? Was that it? You called for your sisters, Scylla. Indeed. Although it would be a bit much to make a newly awakened sister fight you. Even if I cannot reveal my true form, my sisters are not like me. No matter how many there are, it's all just an illusion created by Thorograd's regrets. Bring all of your sisters, Silo. Hundreds. Thousands. I shall lay you all to rest, as it has always been to this day. And the irony, I'm using her previous form to fight herself. But this is cool, though. I tested him out before, her out before, but Morris is pretty fucking dope. And then Orca, of course, just going and smacking a bitch. Because Orca Awakened is a fucking crazy-ass unit, too. Poor choice of words, Wayfarer. To this day, it has. You really think that one who relies on the air and normal side to breathe could easily overcome the sisters appointed by the Queen? No. Not yet. I could still... Your resistance despite your condition is commendable. But the crime of sullying the Queen's name while relying on the power of a rusty old armor. Your sentence can be nothing but death. Damn you. Solo. You refuse to receive the blessing, and now you crawl in the mud. It ends now. Right into your last moment. I cannot fix your... The execution sword has been prepared, sister. With your permission. No. We must go back. The Queen summons us. Thorogrin? But why? Rejoice. For the Queen is merciful, Wayfarer. Perhaps your indecent behavior is found amusing. My cute little sister. Everything is okay now. Oh, damn, that's a nasty fucking evil face there. The nasty little rebel rouser won't be able to bother us anymore. Very well. It appears I cannot resist any longer. I can no longer. Oh, okay, and there's the history that we have with, fucking Mistral here. Answer me. How can you show no remorse after committing such an atrocity? Your Eminence, your achievement in defeating the Demon Lord with the child's help was extraordinary. But while your Eminence was away from the campaign, the plague ravaged the world. We had to consider how best to protect Essalon. If I had known mental printing was so terrible, I never would have approved of it. You're implementing a saint's consciousness to waking a stigmata? The original mind will perish! It is a great sacrifice for the greater good of Epsilon. They should be honored. Is that what you call it now? In any case, only pagans and apostates in prison were used as test subjects. Even though they never reached a complete state, the acquisition of a stigmata was still successful. Now that the ability to attain a stigmata has been perfected, Essalon will live on forever. For instance, the stigmata received by Eminence. Imagine the sight of an army made up of those just like Eminence. To be able to see such a scene with one's own eye. I wish I would have been able to see that. Madness has taken you, Mistral. Rather. Aren't you the one that's mad? What? What is the meaning of your words? For example, you are far too attached to that pagan child, are you not? Ever since I was born in darkness, it was the Essalon Order that has guided my hand. There is nothing I wouldn't do for it. But what of you, Eminence? Have you not turned a blind eye to the situation because of your promise with that pagan? Thirocron is no more! The Demon Lord was vanquished and the world is safe now! Is that really the truth of the matter? Or is that simply what you wish were true? Rumors are rising that a plague is erupting in the east. New trials to be undertaken, just as before. I will gather the cardinals to discuss how to handle this matter. Punishment will not be avoided. Receive it with honor. If I must be punished, so be it, but Eminence. What I did was done for the greater good of our order, and furthermore for the world. I am the one always walking on the silent path of regret. In this deep and dark pit, the only flicker of light is that regret. Is that of regret, yes. Well, interesting. More background on Moors. And we're only halfway there. Let me just remind myself and grab all these things. Still got quite a bit of fights. The world she oh so dearly protected came crashing down like a mount of sand faced with the tides. And the harsh silence that followed. Glory is but an illusion, nothing gained, and nothing achieved. What? Morse? What kind of name is that? Hey, you're a mercenary too? There's room for another on this commission. Want to come along? Oh, was that before they shipped out on that fucking clusterfuck? Oh, Morse, I remember now. There are a lot of weirdos around now these days, but back in the day, that name was pretty famous. Word is, anywhere she goes, disaster follows. It's probably just a rumor, though. You know how those are. It's probably because she looks so different than everyone else she gets noticed so often. Oh, hello. We got a cameo from Grimmery here, huh? Morse. Huh. I heard that the other day from a customer that they saw someone fitting the description. A contract? Nah, it wasn't that much info. I don't know what you're looking for, but I hope you find it, lady. Oh, okay, so this is the tale of her trying to find Moors. Didn't expect her to be hiding in the Northern Union sphere of influence. You really put your brain to work, though. You're a shadow, don't you, Morse? You came seeking me, girl? It doesn't matter what carries you here. This place is dangerous. You should leave. Don't you think you ended up in such a miserable state because you cared so much about humans? Even when Mistral came into existence, if you aren't that great a speaker, you should have spoken with your actions. You should have spoken with your actions, yes. You seem to know much about me. For whom did you hear that? Let's just say your organization isn't that far behind. Or isn't that far behind the administration when it comes to information. Well, it's not quite the same as the bogus administration now. It's the real administration. You're a survivor. You're a survivor of the old administration. Then that is all the more incomprehensible. I am not a welcoming guest to them. And for what reason have you come all this way alone? Your help is needed, Morse. Mistral was never truly defeated. She still lives. Mistral? Did you say Mistral? That's right. Her core was destroyed, but she managed to get to this world before it completely vanished. She's waiting for her chance to begin performing again, disguised as a regular human being. If so, my power will be of no use to you. I rely on my armor for my strength. I am no more than an old vessel. The same is true for Mistral. Spending 20 years or so alone on the normal side couldn't have completely restored her core. We're going to kill her before the other members gather. My organization and you working together are enough for that. Speak your name, girl. Paro Vergas. The name I used to go by in the old administration is Cardena, Stepfleet Commander. Montague. Oh, shit. Okay. So she even has a fucking... Oh, damn. Montagen, huh? Well, shit. Okay. Now a bunch of the pieces are coming together, huh? I was kind of wondering what happened. Well, I assume she got killed off like most of the fucking old administration, but interesting. So another old administration survivor, another deputy commander. Who wants to kill fucking Minstrel? A successful mission goes unnoticed. Is that so? Hey, I brought the drug as promised. There's enough for the men. It's better stuff than what you find on the dark network. Heh. You don't need me to pay you? No, we're not trading now, but cooperating. You didn't forget that you came here as a mercenary, did you? Don't cause any unnecessary trouble until it's all over. Sure thing, miss. I'll be quiet as a mouse. Alright. Well, thank you, miss. What do you mean, thank you? If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been able to do this. I'm not really a good enough leader to have this many men under me. If you didn't show up the day my father died, the government soldiers would have killed me. That guy. Looks like he's a little unstable. Girl, that drug you provided clouds a human's ability to reason. It's what they wanted. I just gave them what they wanted. Don't you know? To them, this city is right in the middle of enemy territory. And soon we're going to have to kill someone here. It's very unlikely things are going to end peacefully. It's an extremely stressful situation for them. Humans are not like shadows like you. They are afraid to fight, so you need to give them a good reason. For family, for country, for faith, for honor. I guess I just filled the remaining gaps for them. Am I wrong to show them such kindness? Fallacious. It's been a while since I've fucking seen that word. A fallacious argument. Even so, if that is their decision, then I have no right to be involved. My only purpose is menstrual. I hope the information of her hiding in the city is true. Corruption rays. I mean, the stench of the plague you are mentioning can tell the truth? This land has already been infested with the plague. To distinguish Mestral in such a place, we must first force her to reveal her true colors. I see. I guess I should have expected it. I thought you would be able to know where it was, to know whether it was her. You are uncertain? I only met her once in a city called Parama. But she acted surprisingly human, so I hesitated and missed my chance killing her. Don't worry, I have a plan that will force her to reveal herself. But for it to work, I'll need your help. Yosef, are they done chasing me? Who the hell is that? The shadows notice, or...? Ah, man, that's a shot. Huh? Oh, of course he's a member of the Society. Yosef Kermet, member of Ekem's Society for Paranormal Research and a double agent from the Pendra Institution. Oh, interesting. So the fucking conductor that was in charge of this musical bullshit that was gonna happen with this holiday is a double agent embedded in the society that works for the British people. We can't have you stealing the catalyst. A lot of people are having a difficult time because of you. President of the society. It can't be. Did she send you for the music score? Please don't misunderstand. We're working together temporarily for the sake of the Minstrel Prize. You puny little... Ah, okay. Lake, protect me with this flowing knowledge of blood! The remains of I don't even fucking know how to pronounce that. I'm just gonna go Shibla. Do not be so foolish to believe that you control the plague. Your arrogance shall destroy you. Morse? The Dean of Archaeology said that she had disappeared. No, it doesn't matter. The stories of that monster are no more than unsubstantiated Substantiated, yeah, more or less. Unsubstantiated rumors. Lake, take the blood and flesh of this body. Are you trying to defile your soul with the plague? Then truly, there is one thing left. The only thing left for you is to face eternal rest. Wait a moment, Morse. Why do you stand in my way, Montagen? In case we need insurance. This man has already been exposed to your corrupted rays. Even if you do nothing and leave him as is, he will eventually change into a corrupted object. Ah, so that's why you don't fight with humans on your side. Your body is large, but your heart is soft. The music score he mentioned. If the followers of Shibla wanted it, it's no ordinary score. It should be recovered and sealed beyond human reach. That goes without saying. That's why we're looking for him. It starts here, Morse. And then it links together. Okay. Certain customs passed down through a group may be there to serve as a warning. Is that so? And we fighting Moors. I'm bringing Orca. We'll bring some soldiers too, just cause of the boost. Let's see, who should we bring? I'll bring Veronica. I need to bring some shooters, so we'll bring some expendable riflemen. And we'll also bring the tank people. And we'll bring the fucking paratroopers, cause America. Whose voice do I want to hear? You know what, we'll go with her, fuck it. Minstrel? What are you talking about? You just appear all of a sudden and start saying these weird things? It is the name of the Shadow that has committed several atrocities under the influence of the plague. She must be expunged for the sake of this world. Excuse me, could you say something I understand? Your understanding is unnecessary. If you prove true upon extermination, I shall do my utmost to apologize for my rudeness. So for now, embrace eternal rest with honor. Taking out a building with just an axe? Is that is that armor a counter? The whole house is Is that a corrupted object or a rebel? That's not important right now. We gotta call the cops. What are the cops gonna do against things that could slash fucking buildings? Was that not enough? Will you reveal your true colors if I make you even more desperate, Mistral? I don't know who the hell you're talking about, but I'm not her! Montagen said hesitantly, even though she had she hesitated, even though she had an opportunity to put you to rest. When she met you the other day, she said you showed a very human side. Montagen? That girl? If what she said is true, show proof of that side to me as well. Your humanity. Just showing up, saying things that make no sense. What the hell is going on? Anyway, if that kid is really your teammate, that means you joined forces with the rebels. And then if that's the case, I'll do whatever I can to stop you. I never talk. Oh, I don't even need everything else. Jesus Christ, Orca's just fucking going to town. Here's the paratroopers just to hit him from behind. But Orca just fucking melted, but I should be surprised. Orca is strictly anti-corruption. Thanks, Angela. The fire was put out right away. That building is collapsing, right? The rebels detonate a bomb or something? That's not it. This feeling. Wait a second. That building doesn't seem all that far from us. The air quality is so bad today. We should go home so we don't catch a cold. I don't know where we're going, but let's avoid that area for now. Ah, here comes Revenant. Leah? Leah! Oh my. Her entire body is in tatters. Leah, open your eyes! Leah! Angela? Why are you still here? You should run! Such desperate resistance. However, eternal rest is inevitable. What is that thing? A robot? No, a human? It is Morse, Sergeant. Morse? Not a rebel? Yes. She is something far more dangerous. Get behind me. I'll protect you. Do not involve the others. It is your existence alone that is required. Leah, it's too strong for you. Let's get out of here, okay? I know, I used all the explosives hidden in the locker and it couldn't even make a scratch. Still, if it was just you and the sergeant here, maybe. But Mom's here too. I've been able to get out a lot of horrible situations, but I don't think I'll be able to escape with Mom in a wheelchair. You finally seem resolved to meet your fate, woman. Worry not. The pain will be short, and you shall receive eternal rest. Be freed of the plague and rest and sleep in peace. You. Oh, hello, Alex. Nice to meet you. I've heard so much about you. It's great to finally meet you in person. Although you seem to have caused a little bit of a commotion, Morse. So Alex is here now. Interesting. I want to at least finish Act 3. Once I dreamed I was a butterfly. Suddenly I woke up. I didn't know if it was me who had the dream I was a butterfly, or a butterfly dreaming that it was I. Between the butterfly and I, there seems to be some distinction. Is that so? Something horrible is happening in the northern side of the city. When will the army arrive? Hey, is anyone out there? The buildings are melting like cheese. How long are you going to ignore this using the excuse of a corrupted object appearing? We're going to die! What you heard was just part of the communication occurring in Terabin right now. Analysis of the images of the administration's surveillance satellite confirms dozens of destroyed buildings. It's as the deputy commander warned us. It's good we got here fast. Well, now the question is who is behind all of this? The fucking people whose name I'm not even gonna pronounce? The surveillance satellite picked up the following individuals. That's... No way. Morse? Morse. You mean the killer of the Holy Knight? Ah, right. I heard that game originates from that shadow. A shadow that lives in recluse, sometimes appearing and wreaking havoc, only to mysteriously disappear again. I heard she put the old administration through trouble as her armor blocked corruption ways. If that's the case, she might have the power to manipulate her opponents with her mark. That's just a story made up for the game. It was a bit too extreme to have it being chopping someone's head off with an axe. Ah, well, that all makes sense. Deputy Commander, Where are you going? I don't know why she's on a rampage in the middle of the city, but we have to stop her. Since it's urgent, I'll go first. Follow as best you can. Wait, please, let me go with you! And that's how I ended up here. Her power is far greater than I ever imagined. I agree, it's different seeing her in person. But we don't have the time to stand around in awe. Evacuate the people while I deal with her. Acknowledged. Be careful, Deputy Commander. Alright. Now for... Type A. Huh? You. I suppose you are a clone made by Minstrel? Such power. That false life of yours only serves to spread the stench of the plague. You shall have to be given rest as well. I know, Moors, you can't kill. A falling guillotine cannot be stopped. Well, let me just auto-form just to see what happens. It's kind of what I figured. I'm going to change it up a little bit. We're going to use old administration people. As for the final one, why not? We'll use the mech. Also, they always use that fucking ship. I can't switch them around. Oh well. It's fine. They're gonna meld anyway. Is everyone okay? Oh yes, we're fine, but Leah... Why are you looking at me like that? Is there something weird on my face? Oh, it's nothing. You remind me of someone I admire. This place isn't safe. We need to get to the transport. Can't we go home? I need to go home. My daughter's waiting for me. Ma'am, get a hold of yourself. Your daughter needs immediate medical attention. Medical attention? Don't make Mom worry, Sergeant. But you guys don't look like ordinary mercenaries. We're called the official support. Sent directly by the administration. Official support, huh? There's medical equipment in the transport. Follow me. Yeager, did I bother you in the middle of the escort? Deputy Commander, are you hurt? No problem, I'm a counter. Such wounds won't be enough to kill me. But still, it looks like she was more than just a rumor. That irrational appearance. I remember it clearly now. You are standing in my way for the sake of your master, clone. That monster! After all that, there's not a scratch on her! Saying such mean things suddenly without cause, that hurts. I guess I should thank you for not calling me a failed product. Deputy Commander, do your attacks work? Not at all. That armor's too powerful. I want that kind of armor for our kids. I appreciate you thinking about us, but please focus on the situation. It looks like you need additional firepower. Shall I provide assistance? Monica? What kind of power? I hacked into the escates, currently being used as a turret. I might be able to if I hack into the escates, currently being used as a turret, I might be able to control it for some time. Only once at maximum power. That should be enough. But shouldn't that be enough? Good idea. Permission granted. Reddit's Reddit's always fucking crashing. Deputy Commander, that could cause diplomatic issues. But what if the entire city is destroyed while we wait for permission? He would have foreseen this possibility while sending us. I'll take responsibility, so begin immediately. Thank you, Deputy Commander. It'll only take a moment. What a bothersome request this time. I'm actually starting to have fun. You can't help it, can you? The more difficult the request, the more you get pulled in. Hold on. Wait. Leah, don't move! That bastard came here for me. I can't just stand around and watch. Sergeant, do you think you could finish what I asked? But Leah... It's fine. You don't have to worry. You don't have to fight. It wouldn't be the most efficient anyway. Most efficient way or something, whatever. Just like doing things as efficiently as possible, yep. I won't stop you, but I will not forgive you if you slow me down. Thank you for stepping in, Miss Mercenary. I'll do what I can as well. I see. So you were trying to stop me with a vulgar clone. However, this time things will not go as you desire. Well, she's getting melted pretty easy. It worked, huzzah! Minstrel, could it really be you? Avoiding judgment for your sins. You've been hiding under the disguise of a human! I told you several times! Miss Mercenary, don't you have anything else up your sleeve? It should be ready soon. Hacking complete. Arming the artillery to the coordinates of the engagement. Oh my. The body is in such poor condition, though. This is no time to nitpick. Hurry up before the deputy commander is sliced in two! I'm sorry. It's just been so long since I did this. In position. Charging energy for full power shot. 10, 9, 8, 7... Get back, the artillery blast is on the level of a Category 4 corrupted object! What? Where did such a weapon come from? No, it's from our country. Did it fall from the sky or something? No way that monster could have come from your country. Anyway, stop talking and run! Particle gun. Fire at full power! I'm a firing my laser! Well, that at least did some damage. I was wondering about that crappy-looking artillery part there. Never thought it could do this. Leah? Leah, where are you? Leah! Madame, the ground is still electrified. You'll get hurt if you get too close. Well, did that do it? No. It looks like she just decided to withdraw herself. And why do you think that? Esquite's particle gun didn't leave this type of residential electric energy. She probably met the barrier with that of her own to cancel out the attack. Probably could scare the newbies. But still, our lives are safe for now, right? Well, I doubt she was truly trying to kill us, but... You say everything, Miss Mercenary. I almost died. Observing in the air, there were no casualties, only injuries. No way. With all this destruction, is that even possible? In other words, she let you live on purpose. And call me Alex. I don't like being called Miss Mercenary. Okay. Thank you for coming in time, Alex. So courteous. My kids can learn a thing or two from you. Deputy Commander, over there. Looks like the government troops have arrived. Of course they arrive when everything's over. Unbelievable. I read the reports, but the damage is far worse than I could have imagined. You're too late. The enemy has already disappeared. Ah, Revenant, I see you're here as well. It happened right in front of my neighborhood. I had no choice but to get involved. But why are you here with the troops? Well, with the situation having gotten this bad, I suppose we could just do this openly. Revenant, or rather, Leah Schneider, you are being investigated for the charges of treason. Treason? Wait a second. What did you just say? Remember, your mother is here. Don't make a fuss and come quietly. It won't take long to find the truth of the matter. When everything happens and your government just says, oh, guess what? On top of everything, you can go fuck yourself. Interesting end to Act 3. Oh, by the way, your government is arresting you because reasons. Of course it is. I figured that was gonna happen. I just wanted to get that out the way. And let me just do something quick here. Which one was it? I think it was this one. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me remind myself. Which one was the closest again? Mason. Okay. I might as well grab this too while I'm at it. Alright, so let me just do this one quick. And remind myself, is there anything I want? Yep, the fragments. Okay. So, if I were to do this, that would cost half of what I have, which is fine. And then we go here and delete all this trash. Get that shit out of here. And then while I'm here, I might as well finish her off. Or at least try. And with that, I might be able to get her rearm and see how that... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was about to say, what the fuck? I knew I got her maxed out with that shit. I might as well grab those too. As I'm doing all these things quick before we continue with the story. Probably gonna oh, it's already 11:30, huh? Now first, let's see. Do I have enough money? I do. Rearm this bitch. We went from a high school, well, a middle schooler pretending to be a soldier to a middle schooler cosplaying as a soldier. And also apparently showing off the booty, because that's just how it is. You get all that shit, too. Special forces. Might as well get that out the way, too. And might as well do that, too. Yeah, I'm kind of curious how her ultimate and shit looks, so... Just gonna test that out quick. I'm not read that one. Let's see how her ultimate looks and all this other fun shit. Wait a minute. Never mind. Nope, didn't do what I thought. Yeah, she gets a special attack with a grenade type thing. Let's see. Uses a smoke grenade. Cool. And then let's see what the ultimate looks like. Uses... Okay, fucking her rabbit comes to life. She spawns a heavy machine gun and just guns down people. Alright. That's cool. That's neat. I approve of that. That almost reminded me. I forgot to do that. That was cool. I didn't expect that. Might as well do this thing out the way. Well, let me see here. It's already 11:30. I at least want to take a look at the one thing. Oh, that was quick. Let's at least... see the start of Act 4. To avoid the sunlit land is indistinctive. Those who revel in the darkness have much reason to do so. And we're fighting... Oh, society people as Moors. Okay. Little society minion things. Okay, no, I said that. I wanted that. Okay. I think we'll use the expendables this time. That seems about right. On that note... that felt good. I think I am gonna walk away just to grab water here, quick. So I will be right back. Oh, baby. I'm back. Give me 1 second. Boop, boop, doop, boo. Okay. At least do this mission, then we'll put a pin in this. Mistral, could it really be you? No atonement for your sins. Instead, you're hiding under the guise of a human. I told you no several times! Okay, yep, alright, so this is just a flashback, blah, blah, blah. I guess this is the point of view after she got shot. Is that Deputy Commander Alex? Is she still alive? But why is she protecting Mistral? That friend of yours truly is amazing. Sure, but there's still no response. Huh, no response? What do you mean? Anyway, can we go and kill her now, right? To avenge my father? Put yourself together. Do you really want revenge? What? If you kill her, that's it. It's over. Drive her into a corner. Take everything that's precious from her. I will see that bastard begging me to kill her. You know what? You look young, but you got an old heart. I guess so. I was frozen in cryostasis, after all. Oh, is that what happened to her? After my brother died, I lost the ability to laugh or cry. What about you, Mistral, who's just pretending to be human? Shall you mourn? Or shall you shrug it off as if nothing, if you stepped off on a bug? You're the first one I'll kill. Hate me all you like. Oh? Huh. Hey! Nice, it's those other guys. You can do whatever you want with them, only the girl is what I want. Huh? No one's falling down. Didn't you just shoot? Oh, hello. I missed. Some troublemakers have interfered. Did my value drop once the score was handed over? Ah, you pick up on things quickly, Cardenas Deputy Commander. Sia. Sheena, whatever the fuck her name is. I, too, want to meet the Chief Conductor. But as you are so eager to kill the Chief Conductor, I can't leave you alone now, can I? Therefore, I'll take care of it while Eminence is far away. Ahem. Not even taking care of it yourself, just leaving the remnants of Shibla to do the job? Why not? You're no match for them in your current condition. That's why you involved Eminence. Huh. Is that why she withdrew? Yep, and Minstrel's still running around. Don't tell me it's over as soon as it starts. Is the little deputy commander going to cry? How about I tell you something about your dear brother to cheer you up? Shut up! Hey, were you attacked by government soldiers? I'll be right there, hold on! Mind your own business and take care of your own men or something, idiot! Oh my. You take such good care of the humans you are meant to use and throw away despite being so weak. Bye-bye, little deputy commander. I knew it right from when I first met you. The best thing for you to do is die. From the doorsteps of exploding stars, perfect existence. Damn it. I thought we dealt with them already. They already have deep roots in this land. Moors? Stand back and take repose. I shall give them rest. What about Menstrual? She's right in front of you. Why would you give up? You had to terrorize her. What's the point of going this far? Ah, unique thing. It was you who mentioned Minstrel, Montajin. What? This time, it is not too late.
醜いものはすべて消してしまいなさい。
その図体は見た目だけではありません。
Oh yeah, just keep spamming the ultimate. Let's go, Morka. I love that shit. Reporting in with the truth, Grenodia National News. The government expressed its deep concerns and sympathy towards the series of building collapses in Tarabin, only a day before the National Founding Day. The Department of National Security confirmed the incident was not connected in a way with the rebels. Claims of seeing an armored-clad counter at the incident have been confirmed to be a collective hallucination. Next up on the news, thanks to the incredible bravery of our troops, terrorist attacks by the rebels are 75% lower than last year. Sure, okay. Your consciousness has returned, Montajin. Your body condition is extremely weak. It is said that this medicine is made from soul fragments. It should help you. I should not ask how one with stigmata suffers from the plague, but... Why is that, Shadow? Aren't you obsessed with Mistral? Weren't you going to split her head open once she revealed her true colors? It didn't work so hard to find you. I didn't work so hard to find you, just to receive medical attention. The gift of looking after others is not mine. Those underlings of yours looked after you. What? Ah, the mercenary boy. If our sniper dies, then there'll be no one to give us any drugs. Besides, that armored dude probably would have split our heads open had we not done anything. Moors, I don't want to play this be a humanitarian game with you. Do you really think I'd suddenly gain humanity if you acted like this? It is not the least I was trying to make a fool of you. If we need to go our separate ways, I wanted to wait until I could say so in person. Go our separate ways? Were you always so carpicious? These men are willing to be used for the sake of their vengeance. The man guillotined the other day also committed the sin of unleashing the plague. However, it is unacceptable to target those who are unarmed. I'm surprised you noticed that. However, they're on the same side as Mistral. Is it really wrong to punish her collaborators? Are you willing to bet your life on that assertion? Those words are not that of a soldier, nor that of a warrior believing in her creed. Those words are merely the justifications of a killer. Weapons of war have no eyes for discernment. That responsibility falls upon the wielder. You are the one who yearns for vengeance, yet you nitpick over such trifling things. Such foolish thinking is engraved in your corrupted, infested mind. That is why you are in such a miserable state that you are in now. Your words are correct, as a result of failure and regret. But if not for that, I would have quickly regressed into nothing more than a wild beast with deeply seated delusions. Then what are you thinking of doing once you leave? Mistral was arrested on suspicion of being a traitor. I shall pay her a visit. I have not yet seen for myself that humanity in her that you have seen. Excuse me, can we really afford to let her go like that? It can't be helped. It's disappointing to lose such power, but there's no persuading her. As for us, we have to do things our way. Gather your men. There's something I need to say. Wait, don't tell me you don't have any more drugs for us. No, it's something I think you all will really enjoy. An opportunity to turn the city into a sea of flames. Well, shit, we're committing more war crimes, huh? Are we gonna go on par with the fucking Forerunner that blew up an entire planet just to kill one guy? Are we going to reach that point? Let's think about this for a moment. An explosion happened in the middle of the city. Many were sacrificed, but we cannot pinpoint what caused it. An attack from the rebels? Perhaps we wanted to believe it so at that time. Yeah, you know what? We might as well get one more bit. I gotta wrap this up soon, though. Underground interrogation room. Revenant, whatever hours after the start of the interrogation. The colors, brown, by Harrison. Alright. It's quite rude to doze off when someone is talking, Revenant. That's all thanks to you. I haven't been able to sleep at all since I was brought here. Recovering your senses after getting hit by water. I see. Knowing each other for so long, even I never thought things would come to this. I'll ask again. That day, in Parama, why did you kill Jarcase? How many times do I need to tell you? I was the actual target and he was hit instead of me. Find the sniper and ask her. She's in the capital right now. She's a dangerous figure. She's using the rebel for her own ends. If you leave her alone, there's no telling what she'll do. Oh, hello there, Zano. Freaking waiting. Ah. Just wanted to get blasted, huh? Is that so? Or is it someone from the hardliners you dragged into your plot to avoid to help eliminate witnesses? If that were the case, she wouldn't have chased me all around the capital to kill me. I've already been briefed about what occurred in the city. So I'll wait. But now I cannot help but wonder if that was also part of your plot. Trust me, Chief. My apologies. I'm the one to deceive, never the one to be deceived. Furthermore, you already masterfully deceived me once. I'm referring to JK's autopsy. His son, who was away at the time, recovered the body that very day. The results of the autopsy report, upon analyzing the wound, the trajectory and the size of the bullet did not match that of a sniper, but rather fit the pistol you hid in your sleeve. You shot Jacobs the moment you discovered the sniper. You saw the sniper as a perfect excuse. If Jacobs had happened to die in a firefight, then punishment would be light in comparison with you directly shooting him yourself. So you think I colluded with the hardliner rebels to kill Jaquez? Quite the hypothesis. You should retire and become a writer. The Paramount incident was just an unfortunate accident. That's all I have to say. Revenant! Are you going to keep lying to your superior like this? You're the one being unreasonable. I know enough about the laws of our country to know that even if your hypothesis was true, it's still not enough to lock me up for treason. Or was there another reason you tried to kidnap him? This is my interrogation. I'm the one asking the questions. No, I need to know. Who is Joseph Krim really? And why is the government so obsessed with National Foundation Day? What the hell do the higher-ups have planned for it? You yourself said it before. The rebels are still like kings in their occupied territories. And Jacobs was a senior member of the anti-government organization before the administration failure occurred. Wait, do you mean? Correct. He was a figure that could have persuaded those so-called kings. So the government was trying to make a peace deal with the rebels? The reason you asked me to kidnap Jekas was so that we could bring him to our side? It was a top-secret matter. I didn't hear any of it either until I was reprimanded for the mission's failure. So, that's why you think I'm with the hardliner rebels. With the rebels? The agreement is to be discussed on the National Foundation Day, while your mother's song, The Wishes for Peace and Reconciliation, plays. The problem is the rebels have caught on to Jeka's death. They will have questions. Things will only proceed smoothly if the culprit is handed over. So you're being a scapegoat. These are the rebels we're talking about, Chief. They call themselves moderates, but those bastards deserve to die all the same. Do you think those scum could ever comprehend the song my mom wrote? So our superiors believe. They believe this song has the power to change the country. This country has declined to the point where they believe in such nonsensical stuff like that. How could you say something like that so shamelessly? Apologies, Chief. You're needed above. What is it? Something urgent? Yes, sir. It's... Very well. Tell Secret Service to prepare the items they retrieved. I have some business to attend to. We shall continue this interrogation later. Think carefully. The chance for peace is in your hands. Basically asking her to become a fucking scapegoat for a peace that may or may not go through. Intelligence Chief added to the interview. If I had to choose between the second best option and the second worst option, I would choose the second worst. Choosing something that is better than the worst is better for risking minimal than is better for risk minimalization than choosing something that is less than ideal. Okay. Yes, understood. Was it the National Security Sergeant? Is Leo okay? Nope, it was the military. Told me to report to the defense units by tomorrow. I guess they're going to send me to the National Foundation Day event as a security guard. Oh, I see. Why hasn't there been any news on Leah? She hasn't been caught up in something horrible, has she? Ah, Mr. Imaginary Friend, this kind of situation really sucks. She's clearly signaling to me to do something about it. Inflammatory logic beginning with being a decorated soldier makes me feel sick now. Since the accusation of treason came out, if we do one little thing wrong, it's a death penalty for all of us. One after another. Leia, my daughter isn't coming today as well. She isn't the rebellious type to go out and do bad things. What if some bad people took her? Don't worry, ma'am. Leia will be fine. Isn't that right, Sergeant? Well, right. With such a special guest here, I'm so sorry. A great soldier fighting for her country, and she's here in such a bad situation. Sergeant, can I ask you for a favor? Asking me to help with Leia is a bit unreasonable now. Before you go calling me a war hero, really, I'm pretty much a petty officer. Till sword, yeah. Let's go see if Leia is alright. Go and see what now? They said no visitors are allowed, but who knows? They might let us go if we ask. I can't just sit around and wait like this. Well, not at the least, just go to the National Security... Why not at least just go to the National Security Office and ask? Wait. Just hold on for a second. Are you out of your mind? Leia is currently seen as a traitor. If you mess up, they might see you as an accomplice. That's okay. What do you mean, okay? Because you're a counter? Counters aren't immortal, you know. I know you're a lot stronger than me, but... Madame, I need to head out for just a minute or two. You'll just stay here and rest at home while I'm away, right? Yes, of course. I'll be fine by myself. Guess those two don't listen at all. Seriously. Are you worried there might be a misunderstanding at the National Security? It'll be fine. Just go to the defense unit. Here, I'll show you the way. Next week is chess game. Oh, and back when the rebels showed up. Thank you so much for staying with me to the end. Uh-oh. She can't coax me like this. People are so manipulative. She's just using those words to get you to sympathize. Next thing you know, you're doing whatever she wants you to do. And why even go to the defense unit? I didn't simply donate my money to the smuggler. Mr. Imaginary Friend, this is my last chance to get out of the country. I have to find that smuggler and... Get the fuck out. Here it is, the Department of National Security's main office. I really am a helpless idiot, aren't I? It's a bad habit to always blame yourself, Sergeant. But I'm glad you came with me, Sergeant. To be honest, the thought of going alone was a bit frightening. Yeah, sure it was. Let's just go ask those soldiers over there. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Alright, see you around then. Well, what they say. Go away or we'll shoot. It's a good thing you're so pretty, otherwise they would have probably hauled us off to the interrogation room instead. Alright, Samurai, good night, see ya. But if we just go back now, Leia... Fine, since we came all this way, we should at least make sure she's unharmed. Oh, but how? Well, I'm only around a grade D, but my listening is a little better than others. Let's go around the back towards the alley. I need somewhere quiet to hear the voices in the building. Sergeant, it looks like there's no one around here, and it seems pretty quiet. Yeah, this should be good enough. Ooh. Sounds like she's in the basement. Her voice... It sounds pretty exhausted. Exhausted? She isn't hurt, is she? I like to say no, but I'm not sure. Harming her isn't the only way to get her to talk. If she's hurt, will the National Security treat her? Well, I love to be able to lie to you, but it's the National Security we're talking about. Sergeant, let's sneak in. I've been looking after that human for a long time. I need to see with my own eyes that she's okay. Are you crazy? I've never been inside a police station, let alone an intelligence agency. This place is practically exempt from any law. If you break in without permission, they'll just immediately kill you without any consequences. If you go with me, you'll be okay. No matter how big the wound is, it'll be quickly healed. Ah, you're a healer type. I should have realized that earlier. But you know what? People literally turn into puzzle pieces when blown by a massive tank. This place is practically a fortress full of tanks. You have to be insane to try and sneak in. And apparently, someone is literally insane and trying to go. Did you hear that? Yes, towards the main street. What? You're supposed to go in the opposite direction. Why are you running that way? So apparently, I think the rebels are attacking. According to a recent survey conducted by Task Force Industry that asked, what's the most harmful thing that came out of the Replacer incident? Many responded by saying Hybrinder. The match of progress is necessary. But can our industry really remain honest if we turn a blind eye to the indiscriminate use of it? So you're fucking telling me that people can make fucking hybriders. Yep, people are making fucking hybriders. That's great. You know what? All I think I really need is just hit Omors and Orca here. Everything else is secondary. I remind myself, what does this fucker do again? Ah, yes, deploys assault troopers. You know what? Let's bring out, let's see. Yeah, I got time for one more mission, more or less. Let's bring out the super spy Morgan. Inform the chiefs now! How could that be? How many times can it get hit by a tank and still be completely unscathed? It's coming this way! Oh, so it's Morse. Mistral is said to be here. Give that woman to me. Do so, and I will withdraw from this base. That's the one behind the rampage in the city! Fire! Damn it, where do you think you're standing? That's the one that destroyed all those buildings. Why is she here? Morse. Let's go, Sergeant. Now's our chance. What did you say? I don't know why that person appeared, but all the National Security's eyes are on it. If we go now, we could save Leah. Whoa there. Let's have a common sense talk. No matter how crazy things are, they'll always have a security guard inside, won't they? Leah's precious to me. If you don't want to go, I'll go alone. Sergeant, find somewhere safe where you won't get caught up in all this. What's with the everything will work out fine, carefree attitude? The only thing people can do when they made up their minds is to hand over today's task to tomorrow's me. I really want to smack you for this. Oh, they got a super tank, huh? Oh, so the government uses hybrider technology. That's great. They think the plague could be controlled. Foolish. Interesting. So the government has hybriders. Technology these fuckers stole from the goddamn remnants of the replacers. I was wondering what the context of that was. Angela, where are you? Angela! Huh? Hey, what's up, Naru? Name the whereabouts of the woman. so your life may be spared. Fucking runs. Basement! I heard she was locked in the basement! That's all I know. Spare me! The basement. Understood. Weapons aren't working at all. Call for backup! The ceiling is collapsing. Run away! I already knew she was crazy, but... is she really going to take on the entire government alone? No, this isn't the time for that. I can't let Revenant run into that monster. Sergeant? What are you doing here? Oh shit, hello, you're already out? Revenant? Is that really you, Revenant? Weren't you being kept in the basement? That's... you're really in rough shape. You can't be in the basement, I just... haven't been able to sleep much. Sergeant, why are you at the National Security? It's not exactly a big tourist destination. That's... well... Angela just went first, and... Angela? Angela's here too? Yeah. And that mass of iron is running around the building too. If she runs into her... No, it'll be okay. That bastard seems like she was after me. Hold on, she came here because she was worried about you, and you're just gonna leave her? Sergeant, I told you how Angela and I met, remember? You mean when she stopped you from killing yourself? That was a lie. To be honest, I almost succeeded. But when I came to myself, Angela was looking at me with a furious look. The cuts on my mom's and my wrists were had completely disappeared. To do that to my own mom, that was an incredibly horrible thing to do. You get it now? She never said this before, but Angela's definitely a counter. We already been through war together, so I know she'll be okay. Right now, your safety is the pressing issue. What's wrong, Sergeant? Revenant, that's... behind you. Deputy Commander, it appears another guest arrived before us. Is that so? It must be so nice to be this popular, Revenant. And Alex has popped up again. Well, that's an interesting point to leave for now, I guess. But I'll just leave a little bit in the past. Certain phenomenon caused by corruption waves is called the counter side effect. But this is from the perspective of the present world. From the counter side, this is something inherent and natural to the world. So we're doing a little bit back in time to explain why the Maze Division people are here. Okay. Well, at least we're roughly halfway through this event. But we'll take some time and do this more later. Alright. So this has been an interesting event for a number of reasons. Very interesting indeed. Alright. Well, we did last longer than what I expected. But then again, I knew it was going to be a pretty long event, given that I'm reading and shit too. So like I said, we'll save that for later. Possibly we'll work on it more tomorrow, given that I work in the afternoon. Possibly. Don't hold my word for it. That depends on a few different factors. But anyway, like I said, we'll end this here for now. We'll be back again in give or take 4 hours. Do some Metal Gear on the Xbox. And as probably me struggling for the first few minutes to relearn the game a little bit because I haven't played it in 2 fucking weeks. And then continuing with that one mission we left off on. On that note, let's see. We got a few people online we could raid. Let me just see here. Who the fuck? On Rhine. Who's doing what now? Got two options. Let's see. I just need the ads to not for a little bit. Come on. Eeny, meeny, miny. We'll go with Lottie Chu. It's been a bit since I seen her online. Alright, we'll go read her. But anyway. Okay, people. So, thanks for coming by, at least saying hello. I do appreciate it. And so, have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever goddamn time zone you guys are in. And we will see you all again next time, whenever the hell I stream. So give me one moment as I write out this fucking raid message. Boop. Alright. So bye-bye. Have a wonderful time. We gonna go raid the Lottie Chews now. As I wait for the fucking playback to catch up a little bit. Because the playback is a bitch. Alright, 3, 2, go now. Flee, run. Run, flee. As we listen to this.
I saw breaking soon.
Enemy spotted B.
I hope.
Reloading.
Can't do it.
I'm going to the other side. Hey, Bjorn, you going?
One is the B,
You
one
holding
is the
A, right?
B, yeah.
I think she's too focused on the game to, like, really know that she got raided.
I going A.
One was the B.
30
can
seconds
go.
left.
Yep, she too focused on the game. Oh,
Check
well.
side, check inside in case.
I thought. Can they clear side?
Alright, people on the
No, I
YouTube
didn't
side,
say
we'll
it.
see you two later. Bye.